It's 18 minutes now before top of the hour, 11 o'clock. Now, they are a leading residential subscription-based solar energy provider. GoSolr is poised to reshape the industry with the launch of its innovative artificial intelligence solution that they call the GoSolr Brain. This AI-infused hardware is GoSolr's response to increased customer demand for solutions that streamline their solar power needs. They also provide remote management and ease of living through trusted technological solution. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for chatting to us this morning on Take Africa.
Most welcome. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so tell me about the journey that led you to GoSolr and this approach.
Well, the journey that led me to GoSolr is going to be a long one. So
the shorter version, the ChatGPT summarized version.
You know, I love using mathematics, specifically mathematics and physics, which is my background, in a way that we can leverage that to improve human life while not damaging the rest of the world. We need to be conscious of the rest of our environment. We need to be conscious of so many things in the modern world. And mathematics, for me, is the key to unlocking being able to do that. And GoSolr and the development that GoSolr does was a wonderful opportunity for me to be able to explore that with people who see the world in the same way.
You see, now that was a very precise response. Okay, so what problems was your company specifically trying to solve, specifically in South Africa, with the homeowners when you decided to build this AI system?
A solar energy subscription company. One of the large problems that we see in South Africa is, as much as solar is an incredible technology, it is largely unaffordable for many people. And even when it is affordable, knowing how to use it best and really leverage it properly is an immensely complex process. And that's where GoSolr comes in. And it makes it much more affordable because you're subscribing to the system rather than having to buy very expensive hardware. And with the brain, you get the peace of mind of not having to make those difficult decisions all the time and keeping up with when is there going to be load shedding, when is there not load shedding, when will there be a cloudy day, so my panels aren't being very efficient. You don't have to think about those things because it does it for you. Then you can actually have a life and you can spend your time doing the things that are valuable to you rather than having to think about things that you might not necessarily want to be worried about.
Okay, so you mentioned load shedding, which is the biggest thing, which I think the year 2023, 2022, 2024, I think maybe in the part of Joburg where I am, it wasn't so hectic leading up to 2025. But I can imagine for people that run businesses, they don't want to find themselves in the same rut over and over again. Beyond load shedding now, what are other major pain points for homeowners that are related to energy, and how does your system address these?
So whenever you have, there are several aspects to this. One of them is simply balancing the load that your system is supplying.
Okay.
For example, you want to have hot water when you need hot water, but you don't want to be expending energy that you're paying for. And with the new tariffs, this is getting to become an expensive endeavor. You don't want it to be on when you don't need it. But to think all the time about, am I going to need hot water now or later or whatever, that takes up a valuable mental time as well. You want to be able to know you're using the energy that you have at your disposal because of the solar in the best possible way, in the cheapest way for you. So you're not paying unnecessarily, but also so that you're using energy at the best time. If you've got a bright sunny day, you should be using the solar power that you have and storing enough of it to last you during the night or during the peak periods when there's heavy strain on the grid. These are all decisions that we can do in the background and not weigh down the user. So they can have peace of mind, but they're going to save money, they're going to have the utilities that they need, and they're not straining the systems for other people.
Okay, so how do I integrate the system into, let's say I already have solar at my house. How do I integrate your system into what I already have? So I only have panels and a battery, but I want your AI system to come help me with regulating and being able to make these decisions for me.
The brain specifically is two components. It's the brain's module, and there's a relay module, which work in synchronicity that need to be installed. You can select multiple devices that go through the relays that are usually the high-load devices like geysers or pool pumps that need to be controlled. And then the brain itself connects into the inverter so that we can read the data from the inverter and what's happening in terms of your consumption and your load in your home. That is a question of contacting our sales team and organizing a site visit.
Oh, so do I pay for the site visit? Oh, okay. And is this across all the major cities or specifically focused on certain cities in in South Africa? Oh, I am losing.
Mostly in Cape Town and mostly in Johannesburg and Cape Town.
Yeah.
But we have a nationwide presence.
Oh, okay, nationwide. Okay, Ian, we had lost you though for a second, but I think we got the gist of it. Okay, thank you so much for explaining that. And I think earlier on you were saying no, a site visit doesn't cost anything, because then that's when we lost a bit of audio. I just want to make sure so that I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are correct. So there is an installation fee. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not in the sales team.
Yeah.
But the initial site visits, seeing what system is best for you, you don't pay for that assessment.
And I control the system with my device, correct?
Yes. So there's a GoSolr mobile app.
Yeah.
And the brain integrates with that app. So that's where you see the devices that are connected to your relays. You can switch them on and off. You can set the brain to switch them on and off for you when it deems it necessary. And you can see your load per device and for your home.
Okay. What would you say distinguishes GoSolr then from other smart home energy management solutions?
Well, look, there are many smart home systems. And that is possibly the problem. It boils down to ultimately the tyranny of choice, that if you want to control your lights, there's a system that can control your lights. And if you want to control your pool pump, there's a system that controls your pool pump. And you can set up all of these different things, and they're amazing. But it's different systems, and they usually don't speak to each other. Whereas with GoSolr, everything is in one system. So you don't need to be looking at 6 different apps to control different devices and give you different control over your home. You open one app and you see everything that you need.
All right, Ian, thank you so much for talking to us on Tech Africa this morning.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much.
Right, have a fantastic Sunday going forward. That was Ian Louwrens, who is, who was here to talk to us about GoSolr and how it works. I think I kind of managed to get as much questions out so they can be answered and you can understand how it works with my guest from GoSolr, which is a hardware innovation and prototyping. Ian is a hardware innovation and prototyping specialist from. So telling us about GoSolr. Are you going to try it? Which one do you have? Is it working? What do you think about it? Let me know. I'm still available here on WhatsApp, +27634069126. And tell me about brain rot, Do you even know what it is? It's a game for the kids with all these crazy names. It's as if they made it up on the spot. But the kids are loving it. But